Daesh. Joining me now from Leicester is TRT World Editor-at-Large Ahmed Aliolu. Hello, Mr. Aliolu, it's good to see you. Firstly, how much of a blow is this of these two killings to Daesh?
Well, Reagan, it is a major blow to a group like ISIS when the senior leadership, the founder and the creator of the group, or the so-called caliph, has been killed in this raid by the American troops. It is a major blow on the ground, but we have to remember that such groups are not suffering from the loss of the leadership. There is no clear hierarchy. We remember in 2011, the founder of Al-Qaeda, which is the mother umbrella for all these groups, Osama bin Laden, was killed by a similar American raid. So it wasn't the death of Al-Qaeda or the ideology, if you will. Later we have other groups like Daesh, like other even groups in the region rebranded and came out, re-emerged with different names. So it is a major blow on the ground, but still the ideology is there because the motives and the causes of the resurgence are still intact. The complete marginalization of the peoples, especially the Sunni majority in the region after the invasion of Iraq in 2003, and later on with the whole destabilization of the American military intervention in the region, later the security vacuum that was followed by the regimes, the Syrian regime, kind of violence used against his own people, led to the rise of such groups. And these causes are still intact, which means that the group could re-emerge if there is no clear strategy to clearly fight it from the roots and dealing with the causes rather than the symptoms of its rise.
You're not the only person that's been talking about dealing with the causes. But based on the collaborative work that the U.S. has signaled, working with Turkey and Syria, do you think the U.S. operation would signal that cooperation among NATO allies is better than squabbling, as Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan had been suggesting all along?
Well, Turkey from day one, Reagan, has been cooperating with the U.S. and has offered cooperation as a NATO member to the international community to deal with all these elements, including Daesh itself, the YPG, the SDF. All these terror groups need to be treated on the same scale from the point of view of Turkey. They're the same face of the same coin. So what's happening is Turkey wants the United States to be involved in the operation. They have been, in terms of the intelligence, cooperating according to the recent reports coming from the Defense Ministry of Turkey, that there have been cooperation on the ground in order to avoid any kind of intersection between the work of the American troops on the ground and the military troops of Turkey in Idlib. Also, in terms of the intelligence, Turkey has helped the United States secure the coordinates and kind of cooperated with them on the highest level. That's why President Trump welcomed Turkey's kind of cooperation and thanked them sincerely for the efforts that they've done, which is a clear signal that Turkey from day one said that they're going to deal with all these elements being released deliberately by the YPG from their prisons in North Syria, after they've been speaking about reports that some elements of Daesh have escaped the prisons, and the YPG has used this as a bargaining chip against Turkey to halt its operation in North Syria. That didn't happen, and it seems now Donald Trump and the American administration understand how Turkey is cooperating to clear the whole region from all terrorist organizations.
Mr. Aliolu, thank you for that analysis.